Hello guys, this is Dan1232222123, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my daily dilithium hunting route in Star Trek Online. First thing we're going to do is go to our available missions, pick up the Investigate Officer Reports daily, and the Traleus System daily, and also we're going to pick up the Asteroid Mining daily. Okay, now what we want to do is beam to Starfleet Academy. And now that we're waiting for it to load, we're just going to go and do the daily knowledge quests that also give accolade points. And for the Investigate Officer Report daily, we're going to be doing a quickie. We're going to be doing these 3 missions that can be done all at once. Okay then, we're here on Starfleet Academy. We're gonna go to again to our available missions, the community made missions. Go to the hot missions, and they should appear right here. 1, 2, 3. The STF, SFA Quickie 1, SFA Quickie 3, and SFA Quickie 2. Alright, now once we pick up all of those, we're gonna go over here to the geological rocks, which we have to retrieve a sample from. And we're just going to hit retrieve sample, and all 3 are going to complete right there. So then all we have to do now is hail Starfleet and get our dilithium ore container. You can see we got 1400 dilithium ore there. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to, as I said before, do the daily knowledge quest. We're going to do both of these because they're both pretty quick. You just go to this library computer, and this is what you actually use to get for accolade points. You can use this data chip. I've already done a few of them, so I have gotten one over there that I've already have. But now over here, we're going to test our knowledge. And what we're going to, here you can see we have a quiz question. And don't be scared if you don't have the answer to this, because I'm going to put a link in the description that is a STL lore site. And I'll go on that site right now. I'll find the answer to this question, then I'll come back to the video and I'll show you guys what will happen. So here we can see it's volume 7, chapter 1, and the correct answer is Paris. As you can see, we completed that midterm mission, and here you can see we're going to get 480 more dilithium. Now on to the Eta Eridani space missions. We're going to beam up to the Cirrus sector block. Don't worry, I'll skip ahead past the loading screen, so that we can get really to the meat of today's video. Right, and I'm also going to skip over until we get to the Traleus system. I'll see you there. Alright then, as you can see, we're at the Traleus system above it, and we are going to enter it now. I'll skip ahead past this. Oh, that was quick. And now, what basically we have to do is scan and repair these satellites. So we're going to go to each of these satellites and just follow these instructions. Just like you would a normal computer, first we're going to realign the solar panel array. Then we're going to replace the damaged fuse. Next, we're going to alter the electroplasma flow rate. And now we're going to initialize the subspace dampening field, which is basically just like turning on a computer. Alright, now we're done with that. We can move on to the next satellite. Okay, on this satellite, the order doesn't really matter, as it's just simply wear and tear on the system, as my Cation officer said there. So what we basically have to do, we can just do them all in order on this system. And now we're done. So now we got to move on to the final satellite. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to disengage full impulse if you have it on. Scan the satellite. Allow your power settings to go up a little bit more. And now we're going to beam over our away team. Two ships are going to warp in right now, part of the True Way. And at times there's a Jem'Hadar ship that also pops in, a Jem'Hadar warship. And now we're basically just going to take on these two ships and take them out. Don't worry, I'll skip ahead past this part of the video so that we can get more of it done in a shorter time. Here you can also see that another group of 3 ships warped in, 2 Jem'Hadar attack ships and 1 Hideki class Cardassian frigate, I believe. Like I said, I'm still going to speed over these parts and I'll see you in a little bit. Right then, and now that we are done with the fighting part of this mission, we can just go back to the repair satellite and pick up the repair team, and we can be on our way. Now we're gonna get an ops pop-up, and now we can depart the system. Alright then. We can just turn in that mission and have it available for tomorrow. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Alhena system, where we have a mission to protect 3 deuterium tanks from incoming Cardassian ships. I'll skip forward to the system. Alright then, and now we're going to accept this mission. It's only acceptable here. Now we're going to respond to the distress call from the deuterium facility. You can see my nice ship warping in. Alright, as soon as we're done with this ops, they're going to warp in. And usually I like to go for this Galore class that warps in, because it's much more deadly to the deuterium tanks than the other smaller ships. And with my abilities, I can repair the deuterium tanks to 100%, and this ship is really the main concern of this wave. Alright, now that you can see, we have enemy reinforcements inbound, so now I'm going to quickly take on these 2 frigates, and then I'm going to move on to the other group that pops in. It's usually a Galore class cruiser. And now we're done. See, this is what I was talking about, repairing the deuterium tanks, making sure that they don't die. Oh, here you can see the Galore class warped in. I'll fast forward to the part of the video when this Galore class is defeated. Here we are, we're done with the fight over here, and then the next group is going to pop up right in front of this deuterium tank. I want to make sure that all the deuterium tanks are nice and healthy. And then this is the group that's going to come up here. You want to aim for the Keldon class, because the other ships really don't do much. For the Keldon class, if you have a torpedo high yield, it's very useful, because once you take down its shields, you can take it out very fast. And its photonic fleet, which spawns 2 more Galores, can only last for a very short time, allowing you to use your ship for more important things, like taking out the rest of the enemies. Alright then, and now as you can see, we finished the battle. Here are a few items to take. And also, there's one rare drop that dropped from either the fighters or the main ship. Here we can see the ship. We also get deuterium supplies, which is very good for speed on our engines. You can see I have a few of them down there. And you can also transfer the deuterium aboard. But the main part of the end battle of the mission is getting those, these, should I say, computer core fragments. With these computer core fragments, you can once you get 10, you can talk to Franklin Drake, again, the guy who we got the Traleus system missions from, this Franklin Drake right here. And he will give you a mission which will give you 1400 deuterium if you complete, but it's only completable once you have 10 data chips. And it's also failable, so you want to make sure that you do it right the first time. And in another video, I'll showcase it, showcase that mission. Now we're just going to be warping out, and the next system we're going to head towards is the Zibal sector. And once we're next to the Zibal system, should I say, we're going to be able to assist a freighter ship, which will also give us 480 dilithium. I'll skip forward to when we get there. You can see it in the distance. Right, then we have to go a little bit farther than the Zibal system, but now, as you can see, we hail the Sha'mar. They say, please help us. Then we can get this mission, which will give us dilithium ore. Then you just have to say, fly to Sha'mar aids. We will assist you, and then you warp right into the encounter. Here you can see we have a hail, and in this hail you can also give them medical supplies, which are replicatable from here, I believe. Yeah, you can replicate them right there. But if you don't have any medical supplies, it doesn't really matter in the long run. All it really means is that you'll have an extra wave of enemies to deal with, but it's really nothing that you can't deal with. The medical supplies only if you want to do it a little bit faster. And it's not really that much faster anyway, so I guess if you would want to do it, it would be you could do it, but really, again, not needed. Alright, and once we take out this ship, there's going to be another set of spawns around here, pointing with the mouse cursor. And once we take those out, since we didn't give any medical supplies, like I said, there's going to be another wave spawning. But it should be done quickly and efficiently, which is what we want. Right here you can see we have 3 Hideki classes, which is a pretty lucky spawn. They don't do that much. You can see the Sha'mar has nearly full shield still. So then we just take them all out, and there's going to be a third group. Right then, now that we've destroyed all 3 ships, this is the final battle that we're going to have against the Jemadar heavy escort. But I believe it can be other ships as well. I'm unsure about that though. We can just quickly take it out here. And there we have it. You can see there was a little drop there, and we have saved the Sha'mar from certain destruction. Now we just go closer to the Sha'mar, or it will hail us eventually, and we will get our reward. Here you can see save Dalies, thank you, the part of the system, and then you can turn it in your journal. Alright, here you can see in progress, Sha'mar distress signal, 480 dilithium, again Franklin Drake. He has most of the missions in the Eta Eridani sector. And now, what we're going to do is we are going to head over to the Aurelius sector block. I'll skip to when we get there, and then I'll show you where to go from there. Well, actually guys, that's going to be it for this video. Part 2 will be up shortly. And I hope you enjoy that, and have a nice